What's up, everybody? This is Forgo, and today I thought I'd give you guys my thoughts on a couple things, my progression in the Epic Quest, and we're going to do a run against Knull with a special character. So the first thing I want to touch on is, yesterday we got this upcoming New Year's special event, and this is fun. You know, it's free stuff. It's free stuff. We're going to get these tokens, and you can get some good, decent things, or you have a chance of getting some decent, which is pretty cool. This is fine. This is fine right here. I don't want to go over all this stuff, but here's what I really want to touch on real quick. So from the 26th to the 5th, we're going to get crystals every day, daily crystals. 20 crystals a day, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, and we get a big 50 at the end of the day. Now, I don't want to complain about free crystals because it is nice that we're going to get crystals, but honestly, Nat Marvel, you do this once a year. How often do we get something like this? And you guys have been so stingy and so greedy lately that it's not even funny. We all know that. And I don't want to, sound like I'm complaining because it's the holidays. I want to be in the holiday spirit. But I really think that this should have been double. You should have gave us, really it should have been 50 crystals a day at least. If they'd gave us 50 crystals a day and then 100, I'd have been like, okay, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty decent. That would have been 100, 200, 300. That'd have been 400 crystals. I don't think that would have broke the game. Honestly, a little bit more wouldn't have broke the game. So it still seems a bit stingy, but it is something. So I guess thank you, just to be in the holiday spirit. So I'm going to jump out of here, and we have the Cosmic Core event. Honestly, guys, I don't even hardly ever participate in this. I really never even care about this. I mean, this is fine. If you want to change the reward, you can spend some crystals, which I'm sure as hell not going to do. Or you can wait till the reset and then change it again to hopefully get something that you want. But I would highly advise everybody just to play this every day. Get you some extra gold. You will be getting these tokens. And at least, try to use those tokens for these New Year's gift chests. I mean, you do have a chance of getting something good in here. I mean, you got some energy, but you got Obelisk, you got Odin's Blessings, you got CCF, and then you have the Mega Rank Up ticket. So I would highly advise everybody to queue that up and do that because at least it's free stuff. We got to take what we can get in this game because they don't want to give very freaking much. As far as my progression in the Epic Quest, I'm 80% along. Right now, I am stuck at using 100 energy. I have no energy at all right now. I have used everything for my alliance. I've used everything from the daily rewards. So I'm just going to have to wait till this builds up and then I can start working on it again. So right now, my sentry is at, little spoiler alert, is at level 62. I haven't put any work into him yet, but I imagine I'll be doing a video about him really soon. But today it's all about Doctor Strange. I was getting a lot of requests on all these Knull videos I've been doing. I've been getting requests, can you do Doctor Strange against Knull? Can he solo Knull? Can he do it? And the answer is yes, but he's going to have to be on a pretty strong account, to be perfectly honest. I do have 83% energy attack on my cards, and my Doctor Strange does have a rage on him. He is built fairly well. So with this 30% energy attack leadership, he has 45,800 energy attack. He has max attack speed. Yes, this is going to be maxed out when he does his 5th skill. He has 192 critical damage. He has max ignore defense, max skill cooldown, and he has 60% dodge. So I could get more dodge on him. I could make him stronger. And he does have 3 Odin's Blessings, and then the rest of his Urus are 6 star, 6 star, 6 star, 6 star, or 6 star here. So he has and a couple 5 stars in there. So he's built fairly well. Again, I have 83% energy attack on my cards. And Doctor Strange is awesome because you can keep putting up this damn tier 3 over and over. And even though this tier 3 has all defense down, it's actually 60%, and it doesn't work against Knull, he still gets all attack by 40%. This lasts for 15 seconds. This dude still does an insane amount of damage against Knull. I was actually very impressed when I tried it, and it really wasn't that difficult on my account. But I think for a lot of people on their accounts, it might prove to be somewhat difficult with Doctor Strange. But you can definitely use him on your team. Just use him as a leadership. Like if you have an account that isn't very developed or you don't have very good cards, maybe you could put Doctor Strange in the leadership and have Shirag on the team, maybe something like that with Mystique. If you can only do one clear a day, that would work out probably pretty well. But he really does need a rage to shine. That's kind of the bad thing about Doctor Strange. You know, putting a proc on him isn't going to do it here. It's just not going to do it. I mean, he's got the, you know, and this is what I mean. The cooldown time of all skills, excluding Vishanti Destruction, are set to 1 second. And this is why he builds up his tier 3 so fast and can do it so often, because you just keep running through your skills. You're charging up the tier 3 so much faster that it just enables to do crap ton of damage. Plus, you get this 80% all attack buff. That's just crazy. He's always had this, the 60% crit rate buff. Doctor Strange really is an insane character. Even if you can't solo Knull with this guy, I would still recommend tier 3ing him and still recommend putting a rage on him. He's just a monster of a character. He has a fully awakened power of Angry Hawk set, and he does have a CTP of rage. And I do have a heroic uniform, so this actually is a good thing, because like I said, I got 83% energy attack, but my uniform's only at 21%. So I mean, if you have less energy attack, you probably could pull this off. I could actually get more dodge from this stat right here to increase my damage. I could get more attack from this stat here to increase my attack. So you could probably, I mean, I would say if you have 60% energy attack, maybe a little less, maybe let me know in the comments if any of you are doing it with, you know, 40 or 30% energy attack, how well you're doing with Doctor Strange, or even less, you know. Put it in the comments, let me know how much energy attack you have, and if you're able to solo Knull with Strange, or if you're using him on the team against Knull. Because he did prove, like, he's got a lot of damage, but it's definitely not, it wasn't that difficult for me, but again, I think it's going to be somewhat difficult for a lot of other players. You know, I could get an extra 4% extra attack if this thing was at Mythic. I would get those extra stats, and that would really, really help Doctor Strange. So let's jump into the action and let's rock and roll. So this only took me 2 tries. And with Doctor Strange, all you really want to do is just hit grown up, hit your fifth skill, let the screen pull back, zoom out a little bit, and then go 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2. I mean, most of us know how to play Doctor Strange. Sometimes he won't do his skill because he gets pushed back, he gets slammed back. If he's at a distance from Knull, you won't be able to use your skill. So that's kind of the annoying thing about him. There we're using our tier 3, we're going to hit the fifth skill, zoom out, and then go into 4. Now look at this damage. Okay, when the proc engages, look at the damage. And the thing about Doctor Strange is he does have a debuff on him. So there's times where we won't get entangled, or not entangled, but we won't get caught in the symbiont ooze, if you will. Sometimes we will get caught, but when that debuff's up, we won't get caught, which is really, really nice. And that actually helps him out quite a bit. And I'm not using any support. There's no CTP of Insight, nothing on here. I mean, look at that damage, guys. I mean, he can tear it up. He can tear it up. This is actually a very good pace. So, like, even if you're on an account that you're having problems, he could definitely do this. Okay. There, I kind of wasted my tier 3, which sucked. Now I'm going to wait for Knull to jump at me, because he'll go in the iframe, he'll just cancel your skill. So you want to wait for this moment here. And whenever he pushes you back, it's like whenever he's swiping his sword, he'll push you back a little bit. Go ahead and make sure you move forward so you can keep using your skills. And then I'm switching. I only switched because I couldn't get out of Doctor Strange's animations. Because his movement speed's actually fast enough that he can run away from Knull. Now watch this. The bad thing about Doctor Strange is his animations are just insane. Like, you can hardly see what's going on the screen. So sometimes it's difficult to see whether or not Knull is doing a certain attack. Really, I've played this so much. I'm to the point now where I really just kind of time it in my head when these attacks are going to be coming out. And that's really what enables me to be able to play Doctor Strange here fairly well. Like right here, I know that Knull's going to raise his hand. He's going to bring out that purple. It's going to be over in the right-hand corner here. We're going to use our tier 3, right? And then we're going to have time to run through a couple rotations. I mean, look at that. He's got some power, man. He's got some power. And it really is nice that he can build a tier 3. Now, look. Now, Knull's getting ready to slam his sword down. And yeah, we gotta get out of there. And that's what I mean, guys. Like, you could hardly see what was going on. And I just have a timer in my head, more or less, of when I need to get out. I've done it so much now that, and really you'll get there too. You know, if you haven't played Knull very much, and when you start, and when you're able to play him, you'll start figuring out how much time you actually have to run through your skills and do your rotations. And that's really going to help you a lot. Especially with these characters like this, where their animations just take up the whole damn screen and you can't see what is going on. I mean, really, for me, with Doctor Strange, that's the worst thing about him, is I just can't see what's going on. But it is dope to see him do this. Okay, watch out, watch out. We're going to wait for Knull to jump down. We're just going to throw in a couple quick attacks. Right after Knull does the dragon thing, I always try to throw in a couple attacks. There you go, but you don't want to do it too long. They'll bring out the purple. I just want to build up that tier 3. There we go. Okay, now we need to go top left-hand corner. Okay, now let's get him. And we're going to melt him like nothing. And you see right there, I pretty much just face tanked old Knull. I just face tanked him. He brought out that purple. I still just face tanked him. Now, because Doctor Strange doesn't have invincibility, pause, disregard what I just said. He does have invincibility on his tier 3. So I'm going to tell you guys here in a second that you want to wait until after Knull, after Thor smashes his hammer down. Don't listen to that. You can actually, as long as you have invincibility, and he does on his tier 3, and when his tier 3 is ready, just use his tier 3 as soon as Knull goes in his first phase right now, and use your tier 3, start off with your tier 3 to put up your invincibility, and then just start running through your rotations. And what that's going to allow you to do is do more damage early on, so you can do more damage after Thor slams his hammer down. So disregard what I'm about to say, but I thought I'd throw in this edit to make sure I clarified, or to make sure I corrected my mistake here. You really want to wait for the next phase. Don't start attacking Knull right now. Wait till the next phase. And if you look at the timer, this is what I mean by I think a lot of accounts are just going to have problems doing this with Doctor Strange. In all fairness, a lot of accounts are going to have problems doing this with a lot of characters that maybe I'd be able to do it with. Okay, and he builds up the tier 3 really quick again. And watch, here we go. Melting time. I mean, we only had 13 seconds to spare. If I had like a minute to spare or 30 seconds to spare, I'd say, you know, I think more accounts will be able to do it. But he can do it, obviously. He can definitely solo it. And check out this CCF I got. So I got 46 CCF, 27 CCF. I mean, that is sweet. That's a lot of damn CCF. So 77 or 73 CCF. Very, very nice. So let me know how you're all feeling about Doctor Strange. Let me know how you're feeling about the crystals we get. Do you think it's enough, or do you think they should have shelled out a little bit more for us? And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.